Hi everyone, welcome to the February reading. Today I'm going to do it a little bit different. I did the meditation already and I wrote down the message, and instead of showing you guys the meditation video, I'm just going to tell you guys the message out right now. I have my notes on my lap, that's the reason why I'm looking down. And let's get into it. And I hope January was nice towards you guys, was kind, and you guys were able to make some improvement on your goals, your work, your dreams. I hope everything is all right. And if it isn't, trust that it's all happening for your own good. Okay? Let's get into it. So the main theme of February is accepting yourself, your whole self, every bit of you, stepping out into the light. And the first image that I saw was of a swan. And as we know, swans represent innocence, beauty, as well as the power of the self, balance, as well as transformation. So it suits perfectly well with February's energy, which is all about transforming, accepting, and finding an inner balance and stepping out into the light. You're stepping out, you're going to be seen in February. Prepare yourself. The second image that I saw was the swan diving into trees. Trees represent opportunity, and it transformed into a duck and it made itself at home in a pond. As we know, ducks are all about intuition and noticing your surrounding, to be aware. And that is one of the key aspects, the key feature that you have to exhibit in the month of February. You have to be aware of your surrounding and make the necessary change so that you can move forward towards your goal. In February, you have to leave your comfort zone behind. It's time. You cannot be loyal to your whole self, especially when it's falling apart. The third vision that came along was an island that looked like an egg, and it was broken in half. And then at the center of it, water flowed in and created a new passage. And above it was a king in his throne, on his throne, and with a crown. And that king transformed into a dog. And the dog represents loyalty. And the island that was an egg. Egg means something new is going to come out. A new transformation. You're changing. And you have to allow this change to happen. You have to allow the change to happen, and you have to let go of that which no longer serves you. You cannot be loyal to the old you when the new you is hatching, You cannot. The king in that vision was trying to hold both halves of the egg, but it wasn't working because you are no longer in that place. You have moved forward. You have decided, you've made the choice consciously to move forward. And because you have done that, you have to move forward. You cannot remain in that old space. Another image that was part of the vision was of a boat. I saw 3 different types of boats. One, the very first one, was one with roof and had also walls. It was covered, and in there were people, and there was a captain that was sailing that particular boat. And you can see this as you sailing you taking on others' responsibilities, duties as yours, and you're driving them instead of driving your own ambition. Because the second boat that appeared was one without roof, and it came immediately after the image of the king trying to pull those two halves together. You are letting go of duties that were not yours, burdens that were not yours. You're letting go of that. You're taking on that which is yours. And you're working, investing, calling back your power, putting in the effort in your dreams, in your goals, in your ambition. And you are sailing. You're making it work. Other people are going to look, they're going to stare a little bit odd, but that's their business. It's not yours. You have decided to step out into the light. You have decided to leave behind that which no longer serves you. You have decided to act in your power, to be loyal to you and the you that truly represent you. You've decided not to judge yourself anymore. You've decided to embrace everything in confidence, with confidence, and you're moving forward. You don't care about the name calling that people are going to do, most likely. You don't care about how they look, how long they're staring. You don't care about that anymore. What you care about right now is your goal, and that's the right mindset. Because you have something to achieve. You have something in you that the world needs. So you cannot just stay in the dark anymore. You are coming into the light, and the light loves you. Now, this can look different for each and every one of us. For some, it can mean you're starting a business. You might be quitting your old job and start a business. Use your discernment. Make sure you have the right tool, and make sure you have the confidence in yourself to do that. For others, they might just be having a side hustle. Or for some, they're moving away, leaving behind the whole familiar space and moving to somewhere new. And because you're doing that, you're meeting new people, new opportunity, new stories, new advancement. And that is exactly what you need. You do not need the old stories anymore. They're not working. You cannot grow in that space anymore because you have outgrown it. So you have to move. You have to do something that puts you in the light, and the light can be your personal light. You have to move. You have to leave the familiar space behind. And this can happen in various forms. Just look at your situation and try to figure out what that looks like for you, how that applies to you. This is your time. This is your time. The image that followed after the second boat, after I saw the second boat, was of a sand clock, and it was spinning on the water, the surface of the water, and it was making splash. It was making splashes. It was going everywhere. You're going everywhere. You are making a splash. This is your time. It's right now. It's happening right now for you. And you are going. You're taking it. You're making this moment yours because you know it is yours. So you have to let go of the old. There is no other way. You have to let go of the old. Now you're about to be seen. You're about to be heard. You're about to be felt. You're about to be more than you've ever been. And this is the moment. This is the start of it. February is when the actual 2026 begins. So that's when the horse is riding in. The fire horse is riding in. And you have to ride with it. The flame is going to burn down everything that no longer serves you. You might, if you resist this change, you might find yourself in a position where you have no other choice but to move. So don't resist it. Just allow it to flow through you. And you carry on. You carry on. It's better to move and know that you're comfortable with it than being forced to move. So really, be honest with yourself, be true with yourself. Ask yourself, am I okay in this place that I am? Is this the best that I can do right now? What do I wish for myself? How do I want to move on? Ask yourself those questions and give yourself a truthful answer. Because if you refuse to move, the universe is going to move you. And we all know when the universe moves you, it's not the most comfortable thing. So move yourself. Take charge and take on the change. Because the image that followed after was a throne was fished out of the deep ocean. And on that throne was a figure, a feminine figure, dressed in black. You are digging in. This being out and being seen is forcing you to dig deeper into yourself. And according to what I saw, this is something you're doing willingly. Because in that context, in that situation that you're going to find yourself in, you have no other choice but to do it. And the best thing is you're going to trust this new part of yourself. You're going to look at it, embrace it, bask in it. It's unknown. You don't know it yet, but it's okay. You're not afraid of it. You're not afraid of you. You trust you because you know how far you've come already. And you're going to continue trusting you because you have what it takes. You know deep down that you can be more. And once that more appear, trust it. Don't be afraid. Take it, bask in it, and learn all its colors. Because the unknown can be known. And you're making that actually happen. Because the figure was first in black, and then eventually it was in colors, multiple colors, and they were on how do you call it? The balloons boat thingy that we normally use to swim or to use in the swimming pool. They were on there relaxing. You're gonna get to that point. At first it's unknown. Obviously you're scared. You might be scared, but you're still taking it on. And once you get to know the colors within that figure, you're gonna find yourself in a much more blissful state, in a much more peaceful state, and you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna take it and enjoy it. So don't be afraid. Take it and roll with it because it's taking you places. And in between, you're gonna have to rest. Allow yourself to rest. When your body says it's time to rest, please rest. When things are moving and the flow is like, okay, now you take a break, please rest. Because even in the stillness, there is movement. You have to trust that. Even in stillness, there is movement. And the other boat that I saw was, initially it was made out of plastic, and then it transformed into a fishing boat. And this fishing boat was out at sea, and a massive wave was coming at it. And the boat didn't sink, it didn't sink, it didn't do any of that. It didn't move away, it didn't sail away, it sailed directly at it. And then right on top of the wave, it was riding it. And then the wave passed, and then the boat was safe. So if you encounter a challenge in February, do not shrink. Look it in the eye and say, here I come. I have what it takes. I have the strength, I have the abilities, I have the intuition in place, I have the clarity in place, I have what it takes, and I'm going towards my dreams. This obstacle is helping you get there. Use the obstacles to help you get forward. Don't shrink from the obstacles. Because know this, the ship, the fishing boat got to the other side, safe and sound, and it was sunny on the other side. So that means you're not going to fail. So don't be scared. Look at it and undergo that transformation. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. What else was there? And then the last image that I saw, the last image of this vision was of the High Priestess. In the tarot card, the High Priestess in the upright position means knowing. It means inner knowing. It's time for you to use your inner knowing. It's time for you to look inwards, not outwards anymore. Look at you, look inside, and see and hear and feel what you're telling yourself. And then make February, make it the beginning of something new, something amazing. Best of luck, best of luck. Bye.